It is day 836 of the All-American Startup Journey. We're back at it, everybody. I'm headed back to the shop, and the days go by fast. I spent most of the day going over my books with my accountant, my bookkeeper. Oh, we got some baby geese running in front of us right now. That's really cool. And figuring out transactions, figuring out stuff, chatting with my business partner, and we're about ready to launch into the summer. And it seems like every time we're going to launch into this big social media push, there's always like pushback and delays. And so we're going to see what happens here in the next few days or few weeks. But I can feel some interesting, not tension, but like what's going to happen here as we scale, as where we're going. So we've got almost all the Scheels orders put together as much as we can. We're waiting on bags for our duck frame and some jerky that's going to show up shortly, sooner than later. And then we're going to get all that put together and then ship them all out. I think we have like 37 or 38 stores, and we have to individually ship to them. We got another Bass Pro reorder in. That was really cool. Just a small one going to, I think, a new store they're opening, or a reorder that needs to get there right away because they didn't have stuff in the warehouse. Because we just shipped a bunch of stuff to their warehouse. So, yeah, momentum. And one thing that I keep going over in my head, this quote, that the shortcut is the long way, and that it just takes time. And I'm not even in 1,000 days in this business yet, which is crazy. So to think about it, like, I'm going for 10,000 days, and I'm not even at 10%. So when I think of it that way, and I put in perspective of like that long journey, that the shortcut is the long way, to not try to go do things different ways. We've done a lot of things early on that accumulated some really bad debt, a lot of high interest, but we survived. We've made it. We proved the concept. And I think if I could go back, I don't think I'd change anything. There's things that I would say like right now, well, if we did this, but I think you forget that those are the things that got you to where you're at. And sometimes you don't know how it would have pivoted you off because it looked like a bad thing, but it made you get creative in other ways. And like one thing is, a couple times we were going to have investors show up, put money in, and it was like on the 99-yard line, and then they backed out 2 different times. And then we had to get really, really creative, and the Lord provided some ways to keep the business moving. And so sometimes your failures and your defeats, at least for me, is what actually ignited things. And I thought that was really cool, thinking about that. So that's where we're at today. We shall see you tomorrow.